Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly love special. I'm going to be using a different deck this time around. This is the Druidcraft Tarot deck, which is really big cards, some beautiful illustrations on them. So first time using them, so it should be interesting. As always, it's a general reading, so some of the messages may resonate with you, some of them may not. Those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on. Also at the end of the reading, I'll be pulling you an outcome card from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck as well. So if you excuse me for a few minutes, I'm just going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to split the deck into three. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have a few court cards within your reading. So I'll just show you your cards. We have the Hermit, Prince of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Princess of Cups, Princess of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so some of you could be in a situation right now where you've potentially just separated or lost someone. You've got a few court cards, so this could either be with earth signs or fire signs or even other air signs in general that you could be dealing with right now. So because we've got the Princess of Cups here, which is fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Prince of Pentacles, earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And we also have Princess of Swords as well, which is Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. It could be yourself as well, Gemini. Now, with there being the three coming out here, this could potentially be three people involved as well. So there could be a love triangle situation that's going on. You know, because I'm looking at the Five of Cups here, which has also got three cups in. These three cups there. And in the Four of Swords, even though he's got the four, he's got a sword across his knee, you know, you can just see the three swords there. And anyone who is familiar with tarot and watches tarot, we all know that the Three of Swords can relate to some kind of heartbreak and separation, potential love triangle situation again as well. So looking at that, and I am seeing that there could potentially be a love triangle situation. Or if not, someone could be defending themselves in a situation. Maybe they're being, how can I say, accused. Maybe someone's being accused of something that they might not have necessarily done, which could have come at a loss in some way. So the Hermit speaks of someone who is, you know, going solo at times, spending a lot of time within, reflecting. This could be you reflecting on a situation, trying to weigh up the pros and cons in a relationship. if you are involved in a relationship. If you're not involved in a relationship, this could be you seeking for something more now. Maybe now you're ready to not be a hermit anymore, and you kind of want to come out of your shell, and you want to move forward with your life. This is also someone who's like looking out for something, looking out for someone as well when I look at this card. So the Prince of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. The reason why, I do feel like this could be some kind of like love triangle situation is because the Hermit is surrounded by all three of these people. So this could be someone who's got themselves into a situation and they're taking some time out, and maybe the pressure's been put on. It could be that, you have to make a decision between two people. Someone could have potentially made a decision with you, because I'm seeing a lot of reflecting and a lot of thoughts going on with this reading. And I do see that someone has had to stand their ground in a matter. This might not even relate to relationships, this could be friendships in general as well. Because the Five of Cups, again, when you look at this card, it's tricky with this card, you see, because Three of Cups have fallen, and we all know that the Five of Cups sometimes speaks of kind of loss and being thankful, and it's like being grateful for what we already have in some way. And even though some cups have spilled, we still have some cups that are filled. But he's got his back to these cups, as well as he's got the back to the Three of Cups. This person's looking out to the ocean. So maybe this is someone who has experienced some loss in some way. And maybe they're feeling overflown with emotions right now. Maybe it's not just a cup full of emotion. Maybe someone's just feeling extremely overwhelmed in a situation. Because this person's looking out to the ocean. So either they are wanting more than the Two of Cups, and they're wanting something that's going to overwhelm them. They're wanting such an emotional connection with someone that, even though they've got this loss here now, they're not going to settle for any less in some way. And this could be what the Hermit is here to say as well. Like, he's looking out for that one now, the one that's going to make him so emotionally fulfilled that he's not going to have to spill any more cups. The Four of Swords here talks about waiting it out, contemplating, taking some time out, rest period. But I cannot take my eye off those Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords just to me always represents the Three of Swords card. Even though the Three of Swords card isn't here, we do have three people. So there may have been a separation with some of you, with either a potential earth sign or a fire sign. There could be a fire sign that's creating conflict within your relationship with an earth sign. This could be an earth sign causing conflict in your relationship with the fire sign. This could be trying to decide between an earth sign and a fire sign. The Princess of Swords, it could be a person who's, maybe there's been some words spoken, and it's kind of caused some conflict and some hurt and some sorrow and some pain, and it may have caused someone to leave. Because the Princess of Swords, not like the Princess of Cups, who comes in with like lots of love to offer and messages of love, offerings of love. The Princess of Swords is more about the communication side of things. So maybe something that may have been said that was a little bit cold and direct and a bit hurtful towards someone. I apologise if I said the Princess of Wands before. This is the Princess of Cups. So not a fire sign, a water sign. So some of you may be dealing with the water signs, Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio person. I do apologise about that. Yeah. So I'm sensing a lot of emotion with this reading, with the Princess of Cups and the Five of Cups, and with the Hermit card, and with the fact that I can only see 3 cards with this reading. So some of you may have had to deal with an earth sign that may not have been as open. It may have been very guarded with his emotions. This Princess of Swords has probably tried to cut through some of that, as you see, he's shielding himself. And maybe this is the Princess of Swords has maybe said something to the earth sign, because we've got the 7 of Wands here. It all talks about defending yourself, so this could be the earth sign that's felt like they've had to defend themselves in a situation, with things coming at him, some swords coming at him. Maybe there was a lack of love that was being exchanged between some parties. Yeah. Well, again, you know, the Princess of Cups, it always comes with offerings of love, bringers of new love. You know, it could be, this could be someone, this could be a potential coming into your life. The Princess of Cups, you know, could be a water sign person coming into your life, making offerings. Could be a Prince of Pentacles that's coming into your life with offerings. This might not necessarily even have to mean someone who's been with someone who's had to separate. Don't forget, you know, this is a general reading. It's speaking to so many different people out there. So this could also be someone who's healing from a situation as well with the 3 swords, and he's just sat there waiting now with his full sword, and he's kind of maybe waiting to strike. Maybe he has got options with earth sign and water sign. Maybe he's taking some time to kind of reflect and figure out, you know, I've got 2 potentials here. Do I want to go with one or another? Not forgetting the Princess of Swords, so this could also mean that there is an air sign that you may be interested in as well. So an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra person. But you have 3 bringers of or offerings that have coming in. And again, the word 3 is kind of resonating through this reading. So it could be that maybe 2 have just become 3. Maybe some of you just found out that you're about to become parents. And this might be why the 4 of Swords, you know, it looks like it looks very protective to me. It's like he's standing guard, watching over his 3 swords, like, you know, very protective. So it could be, you know, this could be a family man, family woman. And again, with the 7 of Swords, maybe it is someone who's being very protective over a situation, or protective over a person. Not forgetting, you know, these could relate to family members as well, or relate to family members. But not forgetting, you know, these, a lot of the time, usually tends to speak of bringers and offerings of something, of those values. So some of you maybe have had a conversation or an exchange of some words, some loving words. Maybe someone has received an offering of love and been asked out on a date, maybe even been proposed to. If not, it's a strong possibility. With the fact that the 5 of Cups is sat here, you know, this a card again could talk of healing as well, because he's not looking at the cup spilt or anything like that. He's looking out, he's looking hopeful. So I feel like this person's in a state of healing as well. With the 4 of Swords, he looks like he's taking some time to retreat and heal from a 3 of Swords situation. The Hermit is a very wise person, you know, and takes time to go within and reflect, potentially to do some healing as well. So I am sensing quite a bit of healing coming on with this card, with this reading, which would explain a lot if at times you've felt like you've been in a constant battle and having to defend yourself or someone else. So let's pull a Romance Angel card, just for clarification, and see what comes out. Let's see if there's any. So I'm seeing that some of you are healing from a situation, potential love triangle situation, if not, maybe a separation in general. I'm also sensing that there's been maybe some positive news that's come along in terms of love. So some of you could have just found out that you're about to become parents, and that might be, there's 3 people here. The Prince of Pentacles is offerings of, again, I know this is a love reading, but again, it could talk of bringing offerings along the monetary terms. It could be a new job. Maybe you've just received some extra finances for something, which might be why you're feeling very protective right now. Or maybe why you're having to stand your ground, because maybe now you've got something to protect. Okay, so this card came out and it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this could be what the Hermit's speaking to right here. This is someone who is taking control, who's gone within, who is taking a step back from having to defend themselves constantly. Freeing yourself could also mean, letting those emotional burdens not hold you back. Again, he's not even looking at them anyway, so they're looking out, he's looking for the ocean. It could be freeing yourself from a love triangle situation, if that is the case. Freeing yourself from thoughts as well, because the swords do always represent thoughts, and if this is someone who could be very protective, or again looking at those 3 swords, maybe is experiencing some kind of sorrow and hurt right now, and is just become very guarded within themselves. The message here could be telling you to just free yourself from that, and don't let things like that hold you back, because you do have offerings of love coming in, and offerings of stability and security as well. So yeah, I hope that resonated with some of you. Please leave your comments and feedback at the bottom if any of it did. I'd be very interested to hear any comments. Have a fantastic Valentine's week, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Thank you.